with 2 heats of the 500 remaining. Lane number 1, you see these swimming unattached in the B final from the Southeast Association. So it's Gibson Cry. Evan Gluck is in 2. City of Richardson. Chicago Wolfpack has George Ivescu in 3. James Anderson from City of Mobile in lane 4. Braden Capon, Academy Bullets in 5. Cole Nelson, Nova in 6. Jackson Scheiber, New Wave in 7. And James Darcy, Long Island in 8. James Andrew got lane 4 because he was 4:28.70. Just ahead of these gentlemen. 4:31.29 was James Darcy to earn lane 8. 9th through 16th this morning. First place is Cole Nelson at the 50, 23.89. Cole's in lane 6, swimming for Nova. He's going to hold that lead at the 100 just barely. He's 50.41. George Ivescu is 50.61 for the Chicago Wolfpack. I've got a Wolfpack friend, great diver up there, Chicago, Keith Kenner. Great athlete. Now we see some great athletes starting to put a move on. George Ivescu is fastest at that 150. Braden Capon making a move. George went 26.7. Braden was 26.9. Nobody else under 27. This will be the 200-yard mark. 8 lengths out of 20. Yep. Still very close. George with a slight lead. 144.7, 144.8, and 144.9. Braden and Cole right.
He's had that putter for way too long. You know what's better than that trusty old putter? Sinking putts.
Welcome to Scottsdale. 9 insert models with a super stroke grip to fit your game.
You know what's better than sweet memories? Sinking putts.
Talked about the strength in Raleigh, all that great swimming they do. Coach Roy's got quite the program. They have some really cool sweats. They have like these. They look like NHL jerseys that all say Wave on them. One of the more creative outfits. This is such a fun meet for the kids. Look at this, everybody together. George with a slight lead, win a 27-4, but so did Braden and so did Cole and so did Jackson. We're all like, we're all right here. Everyone down there seems to be counting in the traditional manner. You're allowed to count either way. Count up, count down, doesn't really matter. Lane 7, Jackson Scheiber from New Wave. He's threw in a 27-0 to get lead of this heat, but just barely. Lane 5 is Braden Capon. He's finished very strong here each night. Oh yeah, what a race, what a race. You top 4 guys right turning within a couple tenths of each other. It's Braden Capon now in the lead at 3:34.62. 3:34.68 is Jackson. 3:34.78 was George. And then right with them is Cole. And there's the bell. Who wants it coming out of that turn? Lane number 5, Braden Capon He popped right up with a kick. Lane 3 is getting after it. That is George. He's been fighting the whole way, but look over there in lane 7. Jackson, it's going to be Jackson at the wall. Yes! 4:27.42. George with a 4:27.51. Great race there. Jackson Scheiber. Coach Roy, you're pumped up for that. There we go. Look at those times. What a close race. Evan Gluck sneaking in there. What was his last 50? 25.7, 25.6 for George. It's a way to get home, boys. This brings up